Welcome to adding images and making sure you have quality content. This is one of the most important things of a print plans book. You cannot skip this. This is what is going to prevent pixelated and other resolution issues. First, let's talk about links and how to get information. Notice in our designs, we have a few different types of content here. One, the link, and two, this book icon. Now, the book icon means that it's from Creative Cloud Libraries, and the link means I did a file place to get this photo in. All of these are viewable in the links file. To open that, you can go to Window Links. And in it, you're going to be able to see the file type, and you're also going to have some icons along the side, okay? Notice that some of these have a library. That means it was placed from a Creative Cloud library. Some have that little square and triangle, which means it's embedded. All of my Illustrator files come in as linked to my Creative Cloud libraries. Just to make sure there's no issues with them, I would recommend going in, right-clicking, and then embedding each of those. And yeah, this takes a little bit of time, but it's just going to guarantee you're not going to have problems when you print. Now, one of the things you should ask when you go to your printer is, are there any things you need to know about how they want images? I am assuming you're going to go to Jayhawk Ink, and this is the method I'm sharing for that. Notice my current images are all JPEG. I like to place some images in before I finalize things just to get placement. Now what I need to do is edit those. I'm going to first come over here. We're going to embed that one. Here's both instances of that photo. I have it placed twice. And when I click on that photo, I get some key information. I get my format, my color space, and my resolution. My actual resolution needs to always be 300 or more. My effective should be 300 or more and should never be two numbers. If your effective PPI is two numbers, it means you've stretched your photo. And I want to work this photo. I'm going to go over to Photoshop, and I want to make sure that I have this ready to go for print. That means I need it to be a TIFF in CMYK and 300 DPI. Now, in some cases, like this one, I'm going to have to replace the photo. Sometimes I'll be able to automatically update it. Let's go ahead and open up that download. And I think there it is. We'll open that up. All right. Image, mode, CMYK. I might see a little color conversion, not a big deal. Then I'm going to go to image, image size, and I always want to uncheck resample. When I do that, I have my full file size, and I know how big I could run this photo. I could run this by 31 by 20 inches. I don't need it that big, but I could. Now I'm going to save a copy, and I'm going to save this as a TIFF. Now, just like files in any other Adobe file, one of the key things you want to do is to make sure you have all of your files put together. I'm going into my print folder and I'm going to put that photo in there. And I'll hit OK. Now going back to InDesign, there's my image. I'm just going to go to File, Place. Looks like it's finding those. And there's my image. Now when I select this, there's my TIFF, CMYK, effective, and actual PPI are great. Let's do one more together. I'm going to go down to find one of our other images. Let's do one of the portraits. I'm going to select this and let's go to our link. It's that photo. And this is actually already file placed. What I can do here is right click and say Edit With, and I'm going to choose Photoshop. Already pops up. I'll do Image, CMYK, image size. It's 300, we're good. And we're going to save a copy as a TIFF. And I'm just going to leave it in my downloads. I'll move it later. Hit OK. And then we will File, Place from our downloads. And there's our image. Now, one little hint, let's say that you wanted to create a cutout background of that photo. I'm going to go ahead and just quickly remove the background, and I'm going to go Save a Copy. And we're just going to say Cutout Background. When I save it as a TIFF, I've got my transparency checkboard. I'm just going to click Save Transparency. Okay? And that's going to ensure that I have a transparent photo. If I wanted to use that instead, boom, there's my transparent photo. Key thing, you want to check all of your links. The one additional thing I would say is the best way to get graphics and charts are by copying and pasting from Illustrator and just bringing those right in. Same thing as with these, I would just make sure that I embedded all of them. They would have that icon. Okay, that should put you in good for your images. In our next video, we're going to look at all the different ways you can collaborate in InDesign.